Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. And today we are back with another discussion video. This time around, we are going to be talking about Abiotic Factor. Now, I am playing through this game right now with a friend. We have not finished it yet. Or maybe by the time this video is out, we have finished it. And I haven't thrown a playthrough up yet. But I do have something recorded that will be going up in the near future. I don't know when it'll be going up, but I wanted to talk about Abiotic Factor because this is the first game in a long like the first survival crafter game that I've loved in a long time. And I'm not a huge survival crafter fan. That's kind of my point here is, like, I didn't know this game existed until my friend told me about it. And like, I don't think you could play this single player. I mean, you probably could, but I don't know if it'd be as fun. But no, this game's really incredible. And the one thing that makes it incredible, I mean, there's a lot to it. I mean, you could call this video like a whole review of this game, but I do think, like, there's so many factors so many factors to this game that make it what it is, between like the customization features to things you can collect in the game, to like building your own base and packaging things up and bringing it to your base. There's a lot to it, and I think that's kind of what makes this game unique in a survival crafter sense, because a lot of survival crafters don't let you do what Abiotic Factor lets you do. And like, I look at this game and you would think this game has so many limitations, but it doesn't, because I don't think a lot of video games nowadays, typically they'll use their own engine, or they'll use Unity, which, like, Unity, nothing against Unity, but like Unity's like one of those low side engines that like could run like the minimal game possible. And the main thing I want to talk about with this game, I mean, mainly is the the technical marvel behind it, because out of everything that this game does right, it's how it looks. Because, like, you look at Abiotic Factor, like, you look how the gameplay is, you look at how everything looks, and you think, this game was made in some low-tier engine. You'd be wrong. This game is made in Unreal Engine, and I don't know if it's made in 5 or 4. It's not, is it I'll look it up real quick, because I don't know if it's specified at all. What engine does Abiotic Factor use? Because it uses Unreal Engine 5. That's crazy. So the fact that it uses 5 says a lot about this game, because a lot of people wouldn't think that it uses Unreal Engine 5. A lot of people would think, oh, this is Unity, or oh, this is just their own engine that they made. But no, like, Abiotic Factor uses Unreal Engine, and to me personally, the way the game looks, it's crazy that it is using Unreal Engine 5, because you wouldn't think that. Even playing the game, you're thinking, oh no, there's no way that this game uses Unreal Engine 5. But like, I kept every time I've played the game, I keep thinking in my head, like, they like reverse engineered Unreal Engine 5 to make this game. Because usually with an Unreal Engine 5 game, you're looking like a AAA title that looks like real life. That's typically what an Unreal Engine 5 game will look like. Like, everyone tries to max out the graphics or make it look as good as it possibly can. But what Abiotic Factor does is it's kind of the devs, I'm assuming, have worked backwards to get this whole thing made. Like, they have worked from the ground up. They've basically, I almost imagine, like, they made it look as good as as it possibly could, and then they kind of stripped it down bare bones or something, because this game should look better than it does, right? Like, if it's using Unreal Engine 5, but the devs have, like, made it look like the worst, not the worst looking game, but like, they've made it look as bad as it could look, I guess. I'm trying to explain it in a way that won't sound offensive, but like, they've made it so low poly and so low effort that you'd think it wasn't using Unreal Engine 5. I guess that's my point, is they've kind of reverse engineered Unreal Engine 5 a bit and made it look the way they want it to. Like, it looks like a basic survival crafter that you'd find on Steam for $20, but it's not. It's so much more than that. And like, you know, playing the game, it's pretty standard for like a video game, but like, I'm just amazed that they've managed to like. I'm just amazed it's on Unreal Engine 5 and it runs the way it does. Like, I think the only issues I've had with the game so far are it being a little laggy, but that's server side, it's whatever. But it's just kind of nuts that the game looks the way it does. It's on Unreal Engine 5, and they could have made this game look completely different from the way it does. But no, they've made it like as simple as it can be. And I'm wondering how they're utilizing Unreal Engine 5 with this game, because graphically a lot of things aren't intense. Like, I'm almost thinking they, like, if you're looking at Unreal Engine 5, I'm wondering what systems they've used, because the packaging system, that's an Unreal Engine 5 thing. It has to be, because I don't think I've seen a game like do something like that where you can just package almost every item you can find and put it in your base. I think that's kind of wild. That might be like something that Unreal Engine 5 is using, but it's just crazy to me that this game looks the way it does using Unreal Engine 5, because it's like they have worked backwards to make it look like not like it's using Unreal Engine 5, like it's using Unity almost. And like, I don't know, I would look at it and go, oh yeah, that's Unity, but like learning it's Unreal Engine, like that is crazy to me. And I wanted to discuss this because like it's the main thing that blows me away about Abiotic Factor and how good it is. Now, arguably, I think this could be multiplayer game of the year. But then there's Marvel Rivals. I know there's also Battlefield 6 coming out this year, but like this game is up there, and I don't know if I would put this over Marvel Rivals for multiplayer of the game of the year, but I don't know if it'll get that or not. I mean, it is multiplayer, but like you could play it single player, but I don't know how far you would get. But no, it's interesting the way this game works and how they've kind of reverse engineered Unreal Engine 5 to make it look different, make it look like it's not a AAA title. I don't think it's AAA. I'm pretty sure it's an indie game. And yeah, it's crazy to think about, because if you're playing the game, you play all the way through, because I know we're almost at the end of it, but like you play all the way through and you're like, I mean, graphically the game isn't intense, and I think that's what the devs probably aim to do, is to make it as low effort to design as possible, or to play without any issues, which I think is really cool. And that shows like that people are willing to take risks with game development, because like there's games that use Unreal Engine that are really good, but there's also games that use Unreal Engine 5 that are pretty bad, you know. So it's pretty incredible that this game is able to pull off what it does. And I don't know, I just wanted to talk about that real quick, because this has been on my mind since I've started playing it, and just every time I'm playing, I'm like, there's no way this game should look the way it looks with the engine it's using. But like, I guess the kind of moral of the story here is like, not every game needs to be super high quality with Unreal Engine 5. Like, some games could like look as low texture as possible and still play really well. So yeah, I think this game's really cool. I hope it wins some awards. I think that would be neat, because it is a phenomenal title, and I would not have played it if it weren't for my friend telling me about it and getting to make this video. So yeah, that's gonna be a video for today. But thank you guys for watching, hanging out. I appreciate it a ton. I will see you guys in the next video, and yeah, goodbye.